So I'm constantly hearing here in Canada here lately how much people are happy, or how happy people are, that our benevolent leader, Justin Castro, also known as Justin Trudeau, but most likely Fidel Castro's son. Look it up. Anyway, old Justy boy is probably not going to win the next federal election because his popularity, is tanked. It's through the floor. Everybody hates him pretty much, and so with good reason. I mean, he's an asshole. So spoiled brat, really. And so we got Pierre Poilievre, I guess he's a Frenchman. Parle français? Anyway, Pierre Poilievre. I don't know if he's a Frenchman or not. I think he's from Western Canada. He's got a French name. I don't know if he speaks French or not. I haven't looked into him. Don't care. But anyway, I looked into him enough to see, what this guy was saying that was so great, because people are like, well, Pierre will get in. He'll change it. He's conservative leader, and Justin Trudeau is leader of the Liberal Party. And, these are the same kind of parties as Democrat, Republican in the States. So, I mean, I guess Justin would be a Democrat and Pierre would be a Republican. So, and of course, Justin's pushed all the pride, woke crap and all that, and a whole bunch of stuff, and the COVID stuff, and he's a dictator, or he's just a dick, I don't know, sure. And so they think, oh, big change is coming, Justy boy is going to be gone. Well, wake up, guys. This is not how things work. So, same thing in the U.S. Okay, you think that things are going to change because you get rid of pedo Pete, Joe Biden. Well, okay, Donald Trump. I like listening to Donald. I mean, he's Mr. Trump is he's entertaining. They took a shot at him the other day. I'm glad they missed. I don't want anybody shot. Well, I mean, there's a couple of people I thought about it over the years here, but I mean, really, no. All jokes aside. So, but these guys are just all different sides of the same coin. Can't seem to get that in people's heads. I just can't seem for people to understand it. They married into each other's families. They regardless of what changes on the surface that you see. So Justin might take away guns. Pierre might give some guns back. And in the States, whatever it is, the one side will make the left's happy, and the other side will make the right's happy. But what really is happening to the country is at the core doesn't change. What the bankers and the corporations want, those agendas keep moving forward, tick-tock, tick-tock. They don't slow down. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't matter who you put in office. It could be red or yellow, black or white, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't care. Left, right. Whatever lines you want to draw. I mean, the political system in all these countries is broken, and all your money is still going to go to Israel. It doesn't matter if you're in the West. That's where it's going to go. The Mexicans just brought in a new lady. Her name eludes me there now, so I'm sure somebody out there will remind me what it is. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway, she's Jewish. And so you can be rest assured things are going to change now in Mexico. Like, money is going to Israel, and a lot of money. That's what's going to happen. And, the government is going to try and take more of your rights. I don't care who's in there. I mean, they'll give some rights to some people, but overall, and they'll take some rights here, but overall, rights are going to disappear. I mean, Donald was all for the COVID shots. He had his own problems. They all have their own problems. People are dropping like flies because of that nonsense. So if you think that, you're going to get in and you got heads instead of tails, okay, or the elephant and the donkey, or whatever, or you got red or blue, whatever. It's all theater for the masses, folks. That's all it is. It's theater for the masses. To borrow a line from Max Egan, and it is. It's theater for the masses. It's a joke. The whole thing is a joke. It's ridiculous for you to think that anything's going to change because of a vote. All these machines are broken. They do not work for the people. They work fine for citizens, okay? But citizens and individual people are not the same thing. Citizens are not the same thing. Citizens are stupid. They'll do as they're told. They're compliant. They're fluoridated. They're vaxxed. They're wearing a pride flag and a they-them fucking tag, you know. And this is what you're dealing with. And if you think that, and you know, they're allowing 52-year-old men to swim with children and little girls at the pool and change with them. Like, this is what citizens do. Citizens are politically correct. They want the government to have all the power, you know, and they believe that government will look after them in their old age and when their car breaks down and when they need something. Oh, the government will be there to help us. That's what government's for, which is all just absolute nonsense. So, if you think that by putting a X on this box or that box, that something's going to change overall. I mean, there are things that will change. Yes, absolutely. Overall, will things change? Like the direction of the country, the national debt, will it go down? Will it get paid? Of course, it cannot get paid off because we're in a fiat currency system. So anybody that understands fiat currency knows that it cannot be paid off. That the money to pay off the debt is never created in the system. It's all a joke. I mean, oh, pretty down here today, you know. So the pond is a little breeze here, nice and cool down here today. It's a hot day. So, you know, if you are trying to change what's happening in the world, and you think you're changing the world because you run down, you wait in a lineup. I was going to say put check marks on a piece of paper, put it in a ballot box, but I guess now it's an electronic voting machine that somebody somewhere is manipulating, almost most certainly. I mean, we went through that with Bush and back in the 2000s or whatever, like, you know, a couple of times. So, you know, if you want to change something, stop complying. Stop complying with the system. Stop doing what they're telling you. Live your lives, you know, and stop waiting for the next guy to get in and fix things that the other guy ruined. So, and then be disappointed because he didn't fix what you wanted him to fix. If you can't fix it yourself, you're screwed. If your family or somebody you know can't fix it for you, you're screwed. Or you're just going to have to do it without, because the government is not coming to do it for you. That's not what's going to happen. So, if the government shows up, it's usually representatives of the government, and they've got handcuffs and guns. You know, you want your rights, right this way. Just ask Japanese Americans circa 1942 how the rights went for them. You know, and there's lots of cases of that. And if you think that your turn's not coming because of where you were raised or where you grew up or what color your skin is, you're crazy. They don't care about the color of your skin. They don't care where you were born. They don't care about anything like that. We're all chattel in a people farm. And your social security number, your SIN number, or whatever country you're in, whatever they call it, your ID tag, it's a little plastic card now instead of a tattoo. And it's just used to count you so they know how much money they can get from the World Bank. You know, and that's it. So, and when they're done with you, they're hoping you can die at the moment that you're not productive because they don't want to look after you. So, you know, if you think voting is going to change the world for the better, good luck. If you're smart enough to understand that that's not the case, you know, figure out how you cannot comply and how you can live your life. And if you're on the fence, I hope you're taking the time to ponder that. Cheers.